Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mauro Icardi. He's going to be a big threat up front, Peter. And for me, it's his positioning that makes him the player he is. He just seems to always be able to find that extra half a yard. And he times his runs to absolute perfection. It just all seems completely instinctive. He makes it look so easy.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, that's a key interception. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Luca Bacchio. No, that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Andri goes direct. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hoffman. The ball is bounced loose now. Hoffman! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Icardi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Osimhen. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yilmaz. And here's Mauro Icardi. Luca Bacchio. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Osimhen, he could be in. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Still goalless. Has a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Parma are looking to go forward now. Adrian Benabe. Greenwood. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. And here's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Greenwood! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Greenwood usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. 15 minutes till half-time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Osimhen. Greenwood takes a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Newcastle have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a
Real chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Greenwood puts his foot on the gas.
Parma truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's a throw. Mukiele, nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free, and he whips in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And here's Mauro Icardi. Now there's a fine ball. Yilmaz gets flagged offside. He's looking unstoppable. Greenwood! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Greenwood clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Try to spin that positively, I certainly can't. And it's Greenwood! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending was strong and firm. That's an imaginative pass. Juranovic gets across to intercept that. Andrik. And it's Hoffman. Yilmaz. Osimhen. Greenwood. Now it's Diaby. Great vision. Oh, that's a very chance! Looking for a runner. Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. And no, that was never going to make it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking tidy in possession here. Big chance! They've scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got it.
And the shot! And it's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Soyuncu cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Greenwood.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Diaby. Soyuncu gets over and intercepts. Luca Bacchio. Hoffman. And it's Icardi. Diaby. Now it's Osimhen. Gently done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Mauro Icardi really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Greenwood. Looking for options for movement. Greenwood showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge. Greenwood. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Juranovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? And the shot's on here. Diaby! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Shot, surely! Oh, extraordinary. Andrick. Shifted upfield. Knocks it into space. Luca Bacchio goes for a shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Parma perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.